Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. My name is Abigailjoy. If you're new here, you're welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for the love, thank you for your support. I am super grateful. So I promised you guys in my last vlog I'm gonna tell you guys a story, right? I'm gonna tell you guys I'm gonna do a story time video, right? And this video is specifically on how I started my first relationship. It's basically on how I started my first relationship. So I'm gonna build it up from my secondary school year to how I met this guy, right? So when I was in secondary school, let's call this guy Tony. So Tony, we were in junior secondary school. We were in just 3, and man, he was so fine. He was so fine, and he was very intelligent, and I actually liked intelligent guys as of that period. When I was in junior secondary school, I liked intelligent people as of that period. So I was like, nah, this guy is so cute. I really want us to be friends, because just 3 children, I don't think we know what relationship is, right? But I didn't know that this guy is so cute and I want us to be friends. Yeah, I want us to be close friends. So we were actually not close friends. I think at a period we became close friends, yeah. And then along the line, I moved on. I think I don't know if I unloved him or something like that, but that was the end of it. And then I traveled. I had to travel to go stay with someone, which warranted me changing my school. And later I came back when I was in senior, yeah. Came back home, and then I registered for senior WAEC, which is the normal WAEC that we all do. Then from there we had to travel, right, and lodge in for our WAEC. And in this place that we went to, guys, in this place that we went to, guys, there were fine guys. Like, that neighborhood had a lot of fine guys, right? And then there was this guy, because I think I was able to move on from liking intellectual guys to liking guys that are tall and fair and muscular. And there was this guy in that vicinity, man. The guy was tall, fair, muscular, and he was cute. He was cute though, but I really liked him. Like, you know, in Nigeria, yeah, the way they brought us the ladies up, like, if you like a guy, you are not allowed to go and tell him that you like him. He has to be the one to, like, come to you, right? He has to be the one to come to you and confess his feelings for you, not the other way around. So I was like, okay, fine. But I really like this guy, and anytime he would be passing our place, like where we were lodged in, anytime he would be passing, I was just looking at him like, man, this guy is so cute. But then at a point, I think my friend told me that he actually likes me too, and we started talking. But then I think I was 17, right? I think I was 17 or 18, so I didn't actually get into it, because I was still feeling like I'm too young to be in a relationship. So I'm like, okay, no, bro, we're just going to be talking. We're only going to be talking, nothing much. So he will have to wait for me to, like, come of age before we, like, get into the relationship proper. So along the line, we finished our WAEC, and then we had to go home. Then when we got home, right, I'll be calling this guy, like, he said you like me now, why don't you call me? I'll be calling this guy like every damn time. We call him every damn time, and he's always, and I'll be like, babe, why you not calling? Like, you like me, why you not calling? I get that the distance is something, but, like, we're supposed to keep in touch. We're supposed to keep in touch so we don't feel the distance. So what's going on? Why you not calling? And he always be like, I'm busy, blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, fine. I'm not actually going to bother with you, right? I'm not going to bother with you because I'm actually waiting for my admission, so I'll get into school, okay? So I'm like, I'm not going to bother with this guy. I'm not going to let him distract me. I'm not going to let him get me in any bad mood. And that period where I was at home waiting for my admission, my mom got me registered in one hairstylist, place, right? So I was going to work. So I go to work from 6 a.m. and then I come back 7 p.m. And while at work, I'm only permitted to use my phone during my break period, which is around 12 to 1, 12 to 1, sometimes 1 to 2. So that's the only time I'm permitted to use my phone. So like, knowing you're so busy, even if you get your break period, you'll be trying to like eat and calm your head, like sit down, rest. You won't even have time to press your phone, yeah? You won't have time to press your phone. So I'm like, okay. I think with the work, I actually was able to give up completely on him. I gave up completely on him, right? So, and that was how that went. But that would have actually been my first relationship if he didn't mess up. And I was at that period like, man, I was like, why is this guy not calling me? Is he talking with somebody else? Does he feel like, okay, this guy is too young for me, maybe I should go for people that are of age, or this guy is feeling too churchy, let me go for people that are exposed, something like that. I'm like, okay, well, whatever thing, whatever, like, however it ended up, it's his cup of tea. But I'm pretty sure that if he was actually communicating with me, that relationship would have actually started. It wouldn't have ended in the talking stage. So I left there after the whole thing subsided. I got admitted into school, right? Got admitted into school to study. And then this lodge I moved into, right? Sorry guys, let me check something. Sorry, I'm back. So this lodge I moved into, right? There is this fine guy. He's tall, fair. Let's call him Chinonso. So Chinonso is so fine. And then let's call my friend that equally stays in that same lodge with us. Let's call her Vivian. Chinonso is so fine, and then Vivian has a crush on Chinonso, and I equally have a crush on Chinonso. And I'm like, okay now. And then Chinonso in particular now has a crush with me. And mind you, I was in year 1, right? I just got into school. I got admitted. I just moved into my lodge, and they are staying in that lodge. And Vivian is in 200 level, right? And Chinonso is equally in 200 level. So we were talking, blah blah blah. I think Chinonso was actually able to pinpoint the fact that I liked him because of the way I behave around him, things like that. But then he's also sitting well with Vivian. Vivian was so upset. She was jealous of how the whole thing was turning out. At a point, she had to like open up to me and was like, "Hey babes, I like Chinonso. Like, I don't like how you're moving with him. I like him. Like, you need to like back off," something like that. I'm like, okay, no problem. Like, I'm in year 1, you're in 200 level. I don't want to have any issue with my, like, she was literally the first friend I made from school. So I'm like, nah, I don't want to have any issue with her. I'm going to like let her do her thing with Chinonso. So I let them do their thing. But the thing is that they never really dated. Like, till now, they never ever dated. I don't know. I'm no longer in talks with Vivian. We're no longer in communication. But Chinonso, we are not even talking. We never actually dated. We just view our status. Like, till now, we are actually like viewing status and hi. Not like we got something serious or something like that. But that was how that one went by the slide. And then let me now get into my story proper. How I met my man. How my first relationship started. Close your eyes for a minute. Close your eyes for a second. I won't change my mind. Sorry about the noise, guys. My neighbors, guess are leaving or they're going somewhere, I don't know. But yeah, so me and Vivian at one point, we were going to school, right? So we were going, and then let's call this my first relationship, let's call my boyfriend, and let's call him Divine. And then Divine was coming. So we were going, Divine was coming with his friend, me and Vivian were going. So we walked past Divine and his friend, and Divine turned back and asked us to stop. So we were thinking he wanted to ask us for like direction or something. But Divine in question is cute. I actually like his body physique, but then like his body physique was driving me crazy, guys. He was fair. He was equally fair, yeah, which is my fetish. So he was fair, and then he had body. He wasn't muscular like the way I like them, but he has body, and I think I was comfortable with the fact that he has body. But that was not what I was actually concentrating in as of then. So Divine stopped us with his friend, and he was like, "Hi, what I am." We like, "Hi, are you guys new here?" I told him like, "Me, yeah, I'm new here. I'm in year one." Vivian told him that she's a 200 level. She's not new here. She's been staying here for like 2 years now. So he was like, "What's your name?" I told him my name is Joy. Vivian told him their name, and then they were like, "Fine, where we staying?" We told him that we're staying around there, that we're actually going for lectures. We're going to school because we were actually living at the back gate of our school, right? I wasn't comfortable with living inside hostel in school, so I wanted to live like at the lodge in back gate because I felt like that was where majority of the students are staying, and I like where I'll be able to like see people like me. Like I think I like crowded places. Like, yeah, I see human beings because I feel like if I'm in a calm environment, something like that, I have this feeling. My anxiety feels like I'm the only one there. Like if anything happens, I won't be able to find help. So, well, I guess that's from my childhood trauma, though. But then, I forgot. I forgetting. So from there, I gave him my contact. I told him I'm going to school, that we'll catch up later. So as we leaving, Vivian was not like no girls. She was like, "Why would you give that guy your number? You don't even know him. You don't blah blah blah." I told him like, "Girl, I just gave him my number. Doesn't mean that he's going to rape me or something. Like, I just give him my number and I can block him. My phone has a block button. If I feel like he's crazy or he's weird, I'm gonna block him. So it's nothing for you to think about." So she was like, "Okay, fine." He went to school. From there, he'd always like call to check up on me, right? He always called to check up on me. I think when I actually started falling for this guy was when, if he acts like, as a student here, we are normally broke. Like, let me just say that students are always broke. Yeah, we are always broke. If we have money and it's on our bank account, we don't normally use it because we are saving it for rainy days. Like those days that you are going to ask your parents for money and they tell you they don't have, and there is something very important that you need to do in school, right? And then there is something very important you need to do in school, so we save our money for occasions like that. So most times we are actually broke. We don't have anything to rely on. So he'd ask me that period, he'd be like, "Babe, what's up? Have you eaten?" And that day, I've not eaten lunch or I've not eaten dinner. And he'd go to eat guys and buy me stuff and bring to my lodge and give me, and I'm like, wait a minute, like no one has ever done that for me. Like no one has ever done that to me, like going out to go buy stuff for me and give me just because I told them I've not eaten lunch. So I'm like, okay, I think that was what actually got me to start falling for him, because I felt like, okay, this guy is caring. He's caring. He understands me. He's sensitive. Sorry, I need to be checking this. He understands me. He's sensitive, and I was like, okay, fine. So at a period, he confessed his feelings for me, and I accepted. Told him, yeah, we got into the relationship proper, and I'd always go to his lodge to go and see him, especially when I'm broke, because like I need to rely on my man before somebody dies of hunger in school. So sometimes I'd always go to his lodge, go stay some days, eat food, have fun. Sometimes we go out to eat trees with his friends and all of that, and then we'll come back and I'd go back to my own lodge. So I think within that period, the court, I'm not supposed to be in court, but then let's just say that insecurity issue started at the back gate, right? And it was so bad It was so bad. So my family had to like move me to the school hostel that I hated in the first place. They moved me to the school hostel, and my man was actually in finals when I was in year one. So when I moved to school hostel, not too long, when we now went into 200 level, he graduated, he passed out, and that period, he started developing. I don't know if he developed his security issue or if he had always had his security issue, but he'd always be so like, if he calls me and I do not pick up my phone immediately, he would have this mentality that I'm cheating on him, that I'm with another man, that's why I'm avoiding his call. And it is not always like that. Like, there's no lights in Backgate, right? In the hostel, right? There is no light. So most times if I charge my phone, I'm always putting it in DND, like do not disturb, so like I'll be able to like extend the battery life. But he was like reading too much into it, and most time he actually comes to school to come see me. Most time he just loves me in a hotel and asked me to come see him. But at the period I was like, nah, the insecurity thing is getting too much. This relationship is getting too toxic. So I told him I needed a break. We actually did not go into that break. But at a period, he called me, said he didn't want to he didn't want to continue the relationship anymore, that he wants to end it. Man, guy, teenage love would do you bad. Because I was already building my relationship with this guy. In my mind, I'm like, okay, this is the man I'm going to get married to. We're going to graduate. Like, he's going to wait for me. I will graduate. I'll do my service. I'll get a job. I'll get my master's. We'll move into our apartment. We'll get married and blah, blah, blah. That was actually what I was thinking. So when he told me that he's going to break up with me, he actually broke my heart. I think for 2 weeks straight, I couldn't eat. I had to like travel home. My mom was aware of the whole thing. So like, nah, man, Ada, you slim down, like you're slim, and then you're slimming down on top of the relationship, on top, man. So like, mommy, you don't understand. Like, I really like this guy. I was actually seeing a future with him, and he just destroyed everything. He destroyed everything. So, well, not too long after he did the whole thing, I moved into another relationship with a Yoruba guy. Mind you, Divine is an Igbo guy, right? So I moved into another relationship now with a Yoruba guy. I guess me then felt like this is where I'll find my solace, because I'd been thinking, okay, if Divine can treat me like this, that means every other Igbo guy is going to be like me. So I wanted to change ethnicity, so I started dating a Yoruba guy. Then I think in 300 level, right, he came during that period, like our relationship, let me correct you guys, in our relationship we actually involved our parents. Like, my mom knows him, his mom knows me. Like, if my mom is calling my number, is not connecting, she would call him directly and ask him about me. Same way with his mom. So we're that close. So when we broke up, his mom would always call me, asking me, girl, what's going on? You guys are no longer together, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, ma, he broke up. I'm not even the one that broke up with your son. He was the one that broke up with me, and I cannot force something that is not there. I cannot force love. So like, let's just move on. Like, it happens, it's life. Let's just move on. But then she'd always be calling. At a point I was like, nah, I cannot do this. I had to delete her number, block her everywhere, so she will lose that access to me. And that was it. So in 300 level, the son came to school. He came and met me. He apologized for everything. He was like, let's get back together. But then I was already hurt. I was hurting, right? I didn't like the way he treated me. I didn't like the way he ended things. So I think my response to him then was out of bitterness from a place of hurt. So I'm like, but that was it. That was how the relationship ended. Now I'm thinking about it. Men really did me bad. I don't know why God decided to make my love life so messy. My love life is so messy, man. Like, it's so messy. I don't know. I really don't know. But anything that has to do with men these days, man, it always gives me second thought, because aside from him, my other relationship, man, Those people don't have respect for me. They don't have respect for me. But yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah. Now at the end of the vlog. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. If you're still here, thank you for watching. And please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit on the notification bell, so whenever I drop new vlog, you get notified. And thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Thank you. But yeah, thank you guys for watching.